Hey there folks, this is Ed Beard again with the Employer's Edge, and our goal for you in these next couple of minutes to walk away with is how to help people perform at their best by putting them in their environments where their particular set of core personalities fit very well with an environment, and to not make a common mistake that was illustrated in an article that just showed up on the internet this week. That common mistake that we can make is we take what's true for us and we overlay it on other people. Our truth is their truth, and that's just not the truth. Here's what I mean by that. The article was titled, "Why Remote Workers Get Lonely." Now think of how that was titled. Why remote workers get lonely. What the author implied is it's a fact. Remote workers do get lonely, and folks, that's just not true, unanimously. And the second one is that the author positioned it like every remote worker is lonely. And again, that's just not true. Some people are actually wired to perform better when they're remote. They actually get more done. They're higher performers. So that's why you have to assess an environment, assess a job, and then assess an individual and match the two up. Make sure that core set of personalities matches what performs best in this case, remote work. But don't overlay what we know to be true, because what we do is we take what we know to be true for us. We're so emotionally connected to it. And loneliness is a huge emotion. We take what is so true for us, and it's so there, it has to be true for everyone else. And that's a big mistake to make. Sometimes, here's what's interesting. It's actually the boss who is wired high people contact, low independence. A boss is wired to get their energy from being around people. So the boss feels a loneliness for a remote worker, therefore they are. And no, that's a huge mistake. And the boss just starts checking in with them multiple times a day, and they start to micromanage someone who doesn't need to be micromanaged. Here's another one, change. Have you ever heard people don't change well? Again, not unanimously true. Some people don't change well by their base wiring. Some people are okay with it. Some people are actually so wired for change, they cause change, they drive change, even when it's not necessary. So let me give you a score combination on that. Folks that just drive change, or they tend to be higher on their cognitive ability, and they also tend to be higher on their attitude score, meaning they're very trusting, naturally trusting kind of people. Hey, well, whatever job you put me in, I'm cool with it. Because they're very trusting at the same time, combined with they're very cognitively able. They have no problems worrying. They don't worry at all about having to learn a new role, learn a new market, learn a new product, learn a new organizational structure and some kind of a merger. They'll learn it. They don't really care. It's all cool. Sometimes if they're high manageability, this is a big one, we also assess for that. Folks that are high manageability want, need, crave structure. They like that. They like processes. So if you want them to change, have the process in the new world ready to go, and you'll find they change quite readily. So the point here is don't think unanimously that what is weird for us, I may not change well, therefore you don't either. Or since I do change very well, you do too. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Don't make that common mistake. And you do that again by assessing environments, assessing core behaviors or personalities, and matching the two so you get top performance from your people. This is big, I get it. If you need some more explanation on this, just give me a shout here at the Employer's Edge. Happy to jump in and help. Take care.